Kesi ikiendelea mahakamani, maandamano inaendelea vijijini.
Good afternoon, members of the press. I'm here with my colleagues, Mr. Wanjir and Mr. Yagon. We appear in the petition for habeas corpus together for the petitioners. We were here in court today to prosecute the application. We had the in charge KWS and the DCIO Nakuru East Sub-County on the dock, as they had been invited by the court to give an explanation as to the whereabouts of Brian. We are grateful that so far we are making progress with the matter. They had their explanations to make. Although we have our reservations, those reservations that we had were well brought out in our cross-examination. And the court did give directions as to how we are going to proceed with this matter. For a fact, we'll be back here next week on Thursday for a ruling and further directions on how we shall be proceeding with the issue of the production, alive or dead, of Brian Odhiambo. Insofar as this matter is concerned, at least that is the progress update. That is where we are. And we hope that at the end of time, or eventually, we'll see justice served for the sake of the family, for the sake of the community, and for the sake of all of us who love Brian Odhiambo. May I also take this opportunity to thank the Independent Medical Legal Unit, as ably represented by one of their own here, Mr. Yagon, and our friend, Mr. Khalid, who's been so instrumental, at least in the assembly of the battery of lawyers, who would be assisting in the quest for justice for the sake of Brian Odhiambo. I think that would be all for now from me, unless there is a question from anyone, and my colleagues may have a chance to also say a word, then we end it here. I may need to say this at this point in time. Our concern now is the life and safety of Brian Odhiambo. The nature of the petition that we have is one that requires that we strictly work on the issue of habeas corpus. The issues of compensation and all that would come later on, of course, depending on the nature of instructions we receive from our clients, so that then that can also be pursued. We may not really say for now that we are intent on pursuing the question of compensation when we have not even answered the question, where is Brian? Once we answer that question, the rest would surely flow. Yes. Any other question? I think that would be all from you, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you well. We'll see you next week on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Thank you so much.
Yes. Viva comrades, viva! Viva! Viva comrades, viva! Viva! Leo hii we've had in court that the DCI has recommended that the 6 KWS officers be arrested and charged with the abduction with intention to murder Brian Odhiambo. That is the recommendation that the DCI has presented to the ODPP. So our appeal right now is to the ODPP. We are asking the ODPP to move with speed to ensure that this matter is given the priority it deserves. We are talking about the life of a Kenyan. So we are appealing to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to look at the evidence that has been presented before them by the DCI and to consider the recommendation to arrest the 6 and charge them with abduction with intention to murder. Sisi kama Wakenya, kama wazalendo, kama wakereketwa, tunasema hatutasita wala hatutasimama mpaka tupate haki kwa Brian, bibi yake, mama yake na wakazi wote wa hapa Nakuru. Viva comrades, viva! Viva, comrades, viva! Forward with justice, forward! Forward with justice, forward! Asanteni.
Ride or die. Ride or die.
Thank you so much. I had given my sentiments earlier, but I want to reiterate both in English and Kiswahili. Kesi ikiendelea mahakamani, maandamano inaendelea vijijini. For those who do not understand Kiswahili, I want to reiterate that Gen Z power. Gen Z power. Under Article 26 of this Constitution, we have the right to life. Subsection 3 is very clear in that same article that no one is allowed to be subjected to be deprived of life. And so, we wish to ask the judiciary to be fast enough because the citizens of this country are becoming impatient. And let this be a warning to the incompetent KWF Rangers. Nyinyi mchunge wanyama, wachana na binadamu. Asanteni sana.